Good evening everyone, and good news. Finland has solved the energy crisis. This is our solution to the problem, the European-wide problem. Hello everyone, welcome to Helsinki. This is Kulkija Explores and I'm live streaming from Töölönlahti area. And right here you can see a water power generator, Hugo. This is Hugo energy. And you can USB charge your phone even with this little thing. And right there you can see beautiful Linnanmäki lights. But that is not the destination of tonight's live stream. Like I said, I'm right here in the Töölö district, and this is Töölönlahti area. My plan is to walk towards the Olympic Stadium and perhaps even towards Pasila and Mall of Tripla. I hope you enjoy this live stream. So let's push the button and wait for the green light. It is quite beautiful evening here in Helsinki tonight. It's about 10 degrees Celsius and no wind, which makes this evening perfect for live streaming and walking. So it has been a while since I streamed last time. I think it was about a month ago, maybe. We were visiting the Sugar Cube, the famous Alvar Aalto building. And I thought it would be a great idea to show you another great and memorable building from Helsinki, the Olympic Stadium. There must be something going on because so many parked cars here. Usually this street is quite empty, even during daytime, let alone nights. Okay, there might be a clue. Horse trucks only, which might indicate that there is some sort of horse show maybe nearby. Probably not on the stadium itself. It might be that it is in Helsinki Arena, which is an ice hockey arena nearby. So there you see the beautiful Helsinki Olympic Stadium. And I think it might be a popular misconception that the stadium was built for the 1952 Olympic Games. The Olympics, of course, made the stadium very famous, but it was actually in the late 1920s when the story begins. And it was back then when the stadium foundation was established, and the objective of stadium foundation was to build a stadium in Helsinki so that it would be possible to apply for the Olympic Games. So like I said, the story begins way earlier than in the 1950s. Usually it's a great "who wants to be a millionaire" question. When was the Olympic Games held in Helsinki? And the right answer is 1952. And actually the construction of the Olympic Stadium began in 1934 and it was completed in 1938. So it took 4 years to build the stadium. And the stadium is designed in functionalistic style and by the architects, let me remember the names, Yrjö Lindegren and Toivo Jäntti. And the stadium was built to host the 1940 Olympics. But you know what happened back then. Of course the war came and it was impossible to hold the Olympics. But finally the Olympic Games were awarded to Finland in 1952 and more than 70,000 people saw this man lit the Olympic fire. This is Paavo Nurmi, the flying Finn, and you can see his statue right here, right next to the Olympic Stadium. And of course Paavo Nurmi was dominating distance running back in the 1920s and he won 9 gold medals in the Olympic Games. And this statue right here is by Väinö Aaltonen, and this is not the original one. The original one is in Atheneum, but this is a copy that is made from the original mold. So there you have Paavo Nurmi. And of course there is this iconic photo of Paavo Nurmi bringing the flame to the Olympic Stadium. So he was an international superstar back in then. There you can see the tower of the Olympic Stadium, one of the landmarks of Helsinki. And I think it's 72 meters tall. So it is one of the tallest structures here still. There is the blueprint of the stadium. So we are right here now below the tower, and there is visitor center also. And another interesting place is the sports museum. A lot of things and memories from the Finnish sport history. Worth visiting if you have chance. Well, I think we can try if the visitor center and the tower is open. I think it should be open. Usually it's open quite late every evening, but you never know. I think it would be fun to visit the tower and go on the top of it. But let's see what happens if they let us in. Okay. Okay, it should be open. Let's see what happens. Moikka! Onko torni auki?
Joo.
Noniin, mä voisin ostaa lipun. Kiitos. Noniin. Noniin, hyvä. Mä ajattelin, että onkohan siellä ruuhkaa tähän aikaan. Taitaa olla jo vähän syksy tullut, niin ei niin paljon enää porukkaa.
Ei, pääset ihan nauttimaan.
Noniin.
Eli tuo tornikin löytyy tuolta nurkasta.
Joo.
Ja kerrot 11. Tämän jälkeen tulee muutama tasanne, kun pääsee.
Noniin, selvä juttu. Kiitos paljon. Okay, so we are in. Let's take the elevator, and now we hope that the signal doesn't drop. So pretty cool. Let's see what's here. I think we made it. The signal wasn't that good in the elevator, but at least it seems that the stream didn't drop. So wow, look at this view. There you can see Linnanmäki and the towers of Kalasatama in the background. And right there, that's the city center opera building. On the right, let's see if I can focus a little bit better. Now I think it's in focus. And over there in the distance you can see the Helsinki Cathedral, and behind the cathedral is Suomenlinna lighthouse. You can see the light over there blinking. And there's Pasila. And this is Tripla building, Mall of Tripla. So it might be the last weekend when Linnanmäki is open, and then it's closed for the winter. Let's see if we can go even more or even higher. Yes, this is the top floor. This is not very big space on top of the tower. Maybe 10 or 15 people can be here at the same time. This way it's a little bit windy. Sorry about that, I don't have my external microphone plugged in right now because I had some technical problems. Somehow the app I'm using froze when I put the microphone on. So I decided not to take any chances and go without the microphone. There you can see Töölö district, and that's the hospital area of Meilahti. And there you can see one of my favorite buildings of Helsinki. That's Hotel Torni. They really lit it well after the renovation. And there is a ship taking off or going to the sea. So this is like a cage thing. And there on the distance you can see Pasila or Yleisradio TV tower. Very distinctive look. And here below us, the stadium, Olympic Stadium itself. There is nothing going on tonight, so it is dark down there. Okay, let's take one more look to south on the windy side. It sure looks beautiful tonight. I was a little bit worried that we will miss the sunset, but then I realized that during the sunset time it was cloudy, so we couldn't see it anyway. Okay, let's go back downstairs. I saw something interesting here, but I don't know if the signal is enough. There you have it. The most famous sport facility in Finland. And there is the picture of the first and the only Olympic Games of Finland. And there you can see the man himself, Paavo Nurmi. And it says here that he was a popular and not unexpected choice to light the flame in the Olympic Stadium. And also football and concerts are held here. Okay, let's go down. Kiitos. Alright guys, we made it, still alive. So that was the Olympic Stadium tower. There you have it. And if I remember right, the tower was also called a marathon tower back in the day. The idea was that when the marathon runners are returning and they saw the first glimpse of the tower, then they knew that that was the last leg of the run, and it's like going back home. But I think that name was pretty old because I haven't heard it in everyday use. And this is the sports museum, Tahto, the will. So it is not open anymore. So here is the another entrance to the stadium. Back in 2016 there was a major renovation also in the Olympic Stadium, and it was closed for 4 years, I think it was, and it was reopened in 2020. And I think it was a little bit difficult renovation because they had to balance between maintaining the old structures and keeping the cultural heritage and things like that intact, and in the same time they had to modernize the stadium in a technical way. So it was like preserving and modernizing in the same time. Okay, there must be a horse show because I can hear horses. Lots of tents over here. Usually this area is a parking lot. is getting a little bit cold. I have to find my gloves. So it's like a balancing act when you try to hold the gimbal and put the gloves on at the same time. Let's see how it goes. If the phone drops, then you know it it went bad. I think we can go this way if we want to end up to Pasila and Tripla. Like I mentioned before, I have had some technical issues with the phone. I don't know if it's the reason is the app or the phone or the network. I'm not sure, but it is quite annoying that you cannot use the external microphone and then the frame freezes when you try to start the live stream. The reason why I'm complaining is that I was in Copenhagen, Denmark last week, and I was prepared for live streaming from there, and then the app didn't work and the whole thing crashed, which meant that I wasn't able to live stream, even though I had everything planned in advance. I was in Copenhagen only one night, so I had carefully planned the route I was going to walk, and also I did a little bit research for you, the viewers, but then I wasn't able to live stream, and that was a bummer. And it was my first time in Copenhagen. I have been wanting to go there for like many years, and now I was finally able to do so, even though for a short period of time, but anyway. And then I wasn't able to live stream, so that wasn't very nice. So I'm hoping that we will have another chance in Copenhagen and we can have a walking live also from there. Whoa, sparks flying. One of the nicest things was to see so many cyclists in Copenhagen. I felt like the city was full of cyclists and I really liked it. That so many people can ride a bicycle there and so many people want to ride. I hope someday Helsinki would be similar type of cycling city. Alright, we are arriving to Pasila. And nowadays the landmark of Pasila is the Mall of Tripla. And you can see it right there. And there's basically West Pasila on this side of the tracks, and Tripla is often or nowadays called Middle Pasila, Keski Pasila, and then there's also East Pasila on the other side of the tracks. And Pasila is also quite famous transit hub in Finland because every train goes through the Mall of Tripla. And if you are leaving Helsinki and visiting some other major cities in Finland, your train will go through Pasila. A lot of roadworks also going on Western Pasila because they are building new tracks for trams. So in the future there will be more tram traffic also here in Pasila. and the trams will go even further towards north, which is another area of Pasila, the North Pasila. So there are at least 4 major areas here nowadays. Alright, more people tuning in. Welcome everyone. This is Kulkija Explores and I'm walking in Helsinki. It's Friday night and about 10 degrees Celsius, so it is quite nice to walk here. I used to work here, so this area is I'm quite familiar with this area. And West and East Pasila has quite a distinctive architectural look. On the west side you can see these kind of buildings with red bricks, and on the east side there is more like brutalistic concrete buildings. A little dark spot here, but at least you can see clearly that there's Alepa, and Alepa is almost open 24/7. So not that much people tuning in tonight. Apparently you have something better to do, which is okay. I'm just wondering. I think we can go to Tripla and end the live stream there. Let's go this way. It is a little bit miss where to go. I think this is a crosswalk. Sometimes in Helsinki it is really hard to know where you should be walking or driving. So here you have Mall of Tripla. We are right there, and I think we can go inside the Tripla and end the live stream inside. I really like the modern look of this area. Before Tripla, this was just a bridge, nothing to see and nothing to feel. But now it's way more vivid and I like it. And a lot of interesting details to see, and it looks even a little bit cozy. By the way, that's the music museum fame. A lot of interesting history of Finnish music down there. And you can see Linnanmäki even from here. Oh, I didn't realize that was popular music playing. Should have muted, but now it's too late. Well, anyway, I have copyright claims almost in every live stream because I don't feel like muting the live stream all the time. Pro tip: you can wash your bike here if you want to, and if you have a dirty bike, and you can also store bikes here if you are visiting the mall of Tripla.
Miksi sä kuvat? Miksi sä kuvat? Veli, mä en halua näkee. Veli, fuck you.
That wasn't a nice thing to say. I don't usually want to engage in these type of conversations. But one of the nicest things of Tripla is that they allow filming inside. The only thing you have to know is that, of course, you cannot bother other people, but it is of course otherwise okay to film here. So this is the railway station side of Tripla. It's quite busy even in the evening. Alright everyone, I think that's it. This was interesting walk in October night in Helsinki, and we saw a little bit Olympic Stadium, and we visited the tower of the stadium which was a nice thing to say. Hey Lex, how you doing? I speak Finnish and English and a little bit Swedish also, but I like to make my live streams in English because then most of the people can usually understand what I'm saying. But that's why I wrote the guidelines that the English is preferred in the chat. But thank you for your message. So I was saying that this was an interesting live stream and interesting walk. Not that long, but anyway, I think I had fun time walking tonight. So thank you everyone for watching and see you soon again. Bye bye.